What's good, guys? It's your boy Riz, aka djrsd, representing the great 88 KZSC Santa Cruz. And today, I'm here with Marcel Angelo, aka onedec. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, dude. So, how old are you, and what are you doing with your life right now, currently?
I am 19 years old, and I'm going to school in UC San Diego.
Shout out to Tritons.
Triton Gang. Just working on music, DJing, producing, trying to get to know more artists.
Yeah. Me and onedec previously made music before, and when we were younger. With that being said, what inspired you, or what made you start making music?
Well, at first it was just for fun. We were just messing around. We had extra time after school, so made a song. That was just vocals though. Result actually introduced me to Selection and Sound of Tomorrow, they call it, and that inspired me to start actually producing. And I met a couple people along the way who gave me a keyboard and like MIDI controllers, so I just learned on my own kind of.
How did you get in contact for this More Out event?
Through DJing. I did a DJ event from a homeboy. He got a whole bunch of DJs together. One of the DJs that played was James. Asked me to do this event. So it's just like all through like networking and meeting people.
For sure. onedec actually made the Goody Bookie
Dookie.
He made the Goody. Say it again.
Goody Bookie Dookie mix.
And that was released on Valentine's Day, and that has over, I believe, 31,400 plays. Was it a relief of hard work pays off to see how much love and support you received from the SoundCloud community?
Yeah, it was a lot of. I felt a lot of love from that. I didn't expect it to get that many plays. A year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, and I still get likes. I still get reposts. Sometimes comments on the mix. So I don't know. It's just really crazy, and it's not even like just from the Bay Area. I get likes from Texas, from New York, even out of the country. So it's like pretty crazy. Just people are listening to what I put out.
So what is the process of making beats, and is there any specific mood you're feeling when you're making those beats?
I don't make too many like heavy hitter beats. I'm more of like a groove person. I look up to Pharrell and Ryan Leslie a lot. It's a nice relaxing mood, I guess I'm in. Real instrument sounds incorporated with some synths, so mostly like guitar and pianos.
So what's the longest time and the shortest time it took to produce a beat?
Well, for a good beat, the shortest 45 minutes or an hour, but it could also take up to 3 hours, not including like mixing the song and like EQing everything. Maybe 3 hours for the longest.
Following back, what's the weirdest place or time you made a beat?
I usually just make beats in my room or like in my garage. I did make a beat in my backyard in the grass once, so that came out pretty nice. A nice mellow beat.
So what is your goal of making these beats? What is your goal out of making your music?
I really want to work a lot with singers, female or male singers. I'm going for like an R&B vibe, like make my beats playable for shows. So more like hype music, not necessarily trap or anything, just something that people could like dance to, I guess.
Did a specific event like influence your work? Like any concert you went to or gig?
Almost every concert I go to, I get inspired just by different genre of music. Every time I go to a concert or get exposed to a new musician or a new sound, I try to recreate that or incorporate that into my work.
You're looking for women singers. Can you explain the process of the song Complicated that's on SoundCloud that you made with Sunday?
I actually met her through a program in Oakland. It's called Youth Radio. So there I learned how to use the software Reason to produce music. I learned some writing skills for journalism, and I learned some multimedia. And she was actually in the same program. So I showed her a beat. She liked it. She happened to be a singer, wrote to it, and we recorded it. And now it's up on SoundCloud.
When I first met you did drumming for your Tahitian group. Do you think that has influenced you, with your patterns, your BPM, or keeping pace in your music?
I haven't really thought about like incorporating it too much into my music, but I think it definitely has an impact in like the rhythms I put into some of my beats. It so happens that it's natural. It comes natural now.
One of your friends, Raylene, said you're making a lot of connections at UC San Diego. Do you have any work coming up that the fans should be looking out for?
I actually do have a song coming out within the next month. I also met a bunch of DJs and producers. It's a collective called Eclectic, and I'm actually doing a show April 8th in National City. We're gonna be releasing some new music out there too.
April 8th, National City, check it out. What improvements can you make going forward with producing music?
Mixing and mastering, designing, and just like the structure of my songs mainly. Getting the chorus, the hook, certain melodies in certain places right.
Do you have any advice you can give to other young artists making music, producing beats, like what do you need to tell them?
Follow your ear. Your ear will direct you. You have your own sound. Perfect that sound. Just keep making music. Make a beat a day and you'll get better. You'll see the progress.
You said earlier Selection and them influenced you a lot. Do you have any shout out to give to like Esta or your cousin Arnell?
Hey, shout out to Arnell. He showed me so much, teaching me some music theory, taught me how to synth lead. Shout out to Rizal for putting me on this music. Without him, I wouldn't have been exposed to the certain sounds that interest me. So like shout out to Rizal, shout out to Arnell. Shout out to the whole Selection crew for keeping everybody worldwide inspired.
OneDec on Twitter, SoundCloud, etc. Where can people find you?
OneDec on Twitter, OneDec on Instagram, OneDec on SoundCloud. ONEDEC, OneDec.
Check out OneDec on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. You'll hear a lot of it played on the community support radio station 88.1 FM KZSC Santa Cruz. But other than that, thank you so much, man, for this opportunity, and thank you so much for keep grinding and everything. I'm gonna put this in my cut because it's done. But, all right, man, thank you so much.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Much love, guys. We out. Thank you.